Chula balaba.
Two. Well, good, Joe. Anyways, we're inside. Ladies and
Why are you
gentlemen.
looking at guy?
No, there's a video of
Oh, is that video, yeah?
begging someone
What is it?
to ride them.
He got caught.
Really?
He got caught.
He goes, I'm on my
again.
knees. Let me put my prick.
No, he didn't say let me put my prick. He just said I'm on my knees. That caption is false.
Let me see.
There's a video of him basically. I was just like, what the hell?
But then that babe that babe that is with, she said that it was accidental, but you don't post a picture of like it was a thing like this. There's my home screen. Like something like this, yeah. Posted this, a message popped up, but the picture there was of her and Davido.
That's not
Hardly.
accident. That's not accident.
That's not an accident.
It's taking a
That's
big
not an
way.
accident.
That's not an accident.
Was she one of those influencer chicks?
Yeah. One of those US babes.
US. I even saw Kais and that was getting grabbed.
He paid for sex.
Well, I guess it's efficient.
To what?
For someone like him, it's efficient.
To pay for it.
Yeah.
What do you mean efficient?
It's not efficient when it's coming out. Like
Yeah,
you pay for it.
when it's coming out, yeah, but like, think of, you will now have to jump through all the hoops to get a girl.
Wait. Okay, so my question is: celebrities can get almost any girl that they want.
Not in this day and age, not anymore.
Okay.
Why?
No, because like, there's now a requirement, so buy me this, buy me that. That's what internet tells us anyway.
But
sure.
they can buy them this and buy them that.
Yeah, then is
As
that
in-
not prostitution?
I said, yeah, I know. I
If
hear.
I'm buying you back to sleep with you, what's that?
Wait, so if man now is a celebrity, he wants to sleep with, he wants to fornicate, he wants to do bad things.
Fornicate or adultery.
I-
It depends.
If we do adultery,
Wait, is he married to her?
yeah, he's married to
Yeah?
Shioma, bro. He's married.
Is he married? Are you sure?
Man, there was
sure.
wedding pictures,
Yeah?
bro.
Okay. So it's
Yeah, he
adultery.
doesn't talk about it too much. You're just one that don't talk about the marriage. But yeah, just trying to keep it from the world. But yeah, he's So you're famous. You want to have sex with like a chick. Do you? Can't you? My question is, can't you just go to the? Yeah, you can't.
Game doesn't exist anymore.
Which
Riz,
Game.
It's called Riz.
Riz doesn't exist anymore.
That's what the kids are calling it.
You don't need
The
to,
youth.
bro. Because should I tell you something? Yeah, for you to be good at the Riz game,
Yeah.
you need to have tried it and failed
several times.
to know that's good. But these guys are like, I have money. Why do I need to?
But
fail?
then
That's crazy.
But then
though.
again, look at it from this way. I don't think guys these days really need Riz like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's money.
Because the buy is low.
True. But it's very low.
The buy is low.
Buy is very low
So
now.
you don't really need Riz like that again.
Yeah.
Just can you take him out to dinner? Yes.
Where would you like to go here?
Yeah, but that's like. I know.
And we're not paying. This is not every girl, by the way.
Yeah,
Before you
is it-
start saying, right,
Yeah.
I know my worth. I'm expensive.
Snow wants to talk, but he's not going to talk.
You're expensive, but your own expense is just Burj Khalifa. What do you call it?
But no, because I would have thought that, okay, cool, you don't need to be paying these chicks, but now that I'm thinking about it, probably do if you're
But
gonna
she was an OnlyFans model as well. To be honest. She was
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans model as well.
It's just OF, because we get demonetized if you
Yeah,
say
OF.
OnlyFans.
Oh, do you? Why?
Yeah. It's mad now. The algorithm is crazy on YouTube, bro.
Oh yeah, OF.
It's OF. She's an OF
Because
girl.
he even said he signed the NDA,
NDA.
NDA.
yeah, non-disclosure something. But then apparently she broke it, so now he's gonna take her to court.
Fairs.
You should.
Fairs. No, I just think like, is he? You know how it was back in the day. Maybe I'm just old school with it. Like, you know, it was back in the day. We were not famous. So
very
yeah.
far from it.
Where you can just be like, oh, what are you saying? You alright? Feeling you? You feeling me?
Yeah,
Good
just
to
a
go?
1 2 2 joke.
Do you know what I mean? And she's like, oh my god, and
Yeah.
she's just pulling clothes. Like, it wasn't. Isn't that still possible with them, man? But then now that I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about it.
But you see, the problem is,
Increasingly,
should I tell you part of the reason why that isn't possible anymore? Because there's a new drug in town,
attention.
Clout. There's a clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, most girls, instead of them to think, if you are that type of girl, instead of you to think to yourself that access to this guy is more important than a few followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
So are we saying, Burna Boy, because he's currently not with anybody.
Apparently, we're seeing with him. What's her face?
He got grabbed as well, no?
Yeah, he got. I'm not saying that he got grabbed
once or twice.
Most of these men have been grabbed. Yeah. Most of them, right? And that's my question. Is like, so, Brother Boy, I'm assuming he's not living a life of celibacy. I'm assuming.
I can almost guarantee it. I can put my life on it.
So, if he's not living a life of celibacy at the moment, he's hitting one or two. He's scoring a couple goals.
Yeah.
If he's scoring a couple goals. Is he paying for each goal he scores?
No, I don't think they pay.
Yeah, that's
like
my
these
question.
celebrities pay every time.
I think the payment is always involved to some capacity.
Financial payment.
No, like by payment I don't mean like, oh, here's X for X.
For X, yeah.
It's like, oh, meet me here. Here's your flight. Here's your hotel.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Did you get me?
I see.
Or meet me. Here's your.
Like
and here's maybe
you fly the baby.
Yeah,
out
maybe get some food. Here's. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know them ones?
I understand. We used to do that in our time. No,
Who's we? Who's we? Who's we?
You tell her to get the bus from outside Dublin. Hey,
Here's
it wasn't Revolut back in the day, but you know.
But bro, like I was watching Brilliant Idiots, I think.
Okay.
But it was Andrew Schultz. I was just talking because it's what Diddy was doing.
Yeah.
It's normal. Like Diddy pays for a group of girls to come to the house.
Yeah.
And just sleep with everybody that you want to, or just be available to be slept with. That's payments now.
Yeah, but Diddy did more than that, no?
Oh, a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. I guess the least egregious thing he did for his life, sure.
Like, and you know, it's ironic that his name is Diddy. Because it's like, Diddy, he did. Like, it just has to be. But no, do you know what's mad? Like, isn't that modern day, like, hoeing, you know,
bro,
whoring?
it is prostitution true and true. But
I was just trying not to get demonetized, but yeah, prostitution.
Yeah, you said slots.
Like, I did.
I'm sure prostitution will be gone.
No, but like, if you're going to define what prostitution is, it's probably
It has to be
Sex for-
the exchange, the exchange of sex
of money
for,
or financial gain.
yeah,
or
something monetary at least.
so it's a person, in particular a woman, who engages in
Quite a
sexual
woman.
right? No, because males are called gigolos or
Such a funny
something
word.
else. Who engages in sexual activity for payment.
Yeah.
And then if you now go and define what payment is now,
It could be
that
different.
could be anything.
But that prostitution is illegal, yeah.
Most places, yeah.
But then what he did must not have been prostitution because she's not getting grabbed for it.
Who?
Yeah, but
The Kaisana babe.
I think I saw a video where she
Or
said like
OnlyFans.
she says like it's not legal in New York and Las Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Prostitution.
it's not legal then.
It's not illegal.
It's not
So it's
illegal,
legal
no.
in those places. Apparently.
so
Don't quote me.
Kaisana tried to hire a girl and she blasted him on socials.
No, he hired it. He gave her money countless times.
And she
Well,
just,
I
And
think he's
you know
claiming
one
that he didn't, though.
When he was sleeping, when he was sleeping,
She took a picture.
pictures, yeah.
Revenge porn.
There's pictures.
Revenge porn.
It's not revenge porn.
It is, my bro. It is.
Tayanyo wasn't out. Though.
It was my bro.
Was it? Did you see
you shot a blurred version, bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
they did research.
No, I didn't do research. It's like I caught it one time, saw everything.
Oh, yeah.
Quick breeze through. And there was
it
one
was
version
that.
of it blurred, and there's another version of it
Ah.
like sleeping, like.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I
So
don't know why would you? To be honest,
when someone is sleeping naked and taking a
Especially
picture of them, that's
if-
crazy.
No, if it's a celebrity,
Bro, if you bro,
My guy goes, I want to talk, but I can't talk.
what do you mean?
Because I understand, like a normal person, they'll get excited if a celebrity sleeping beside them.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
girls like that, and they
She
want
did
to
it for
show like
financial
their girls
reasons.
or something. They might even think of a day like now where I wanna maybe say I step with Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it might be a small boy, but it's not a small boy. It's a
I
big
hear
boy.
it. No, I hear it. You know,
I just don't understand what she gains from exposing it. Like
clout.
Attention,
Bro,
everyone's
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans has probably gone through the roof now.
Yeah, bro. Man, hear her
she
name.
goes, I'm an entrepreneur. I want my own money.
Yeah, man. the risk involved is okay for her. Like, but I just think those type of things, like, you know, if that was done the opposite way, obviously it's never done the opposite way. But imagine man taking a picture of a girl naked while she's in bed sleeping.
I'm posting
it. Imagine the outrage, lads.
The timeline will go crazy.
Double standards exist in life, unfortunately. And
Unfortunately, my bro.
It's just mad.
Does equality exist?
No.
Yeah, same. I believe that because all this, because you know all this talk of like maybe we should have a woman here to have this conversation.
Nah, man, go for it, bro.
But let's go for it. Anyways, all this talk of independent women is died down, doesn't it?
They realized
they don't want to be independent anymore.
No, most girls will tell you that. Like, it's like, hey, listen, forget that. Forget
They
what I
don't
was
want to be
saying 2 years ago.
independent.
Beyonce got us hyped. On
Single
single
ladies.
ladies independent. She got us hyped for a minute. I think there's a difference between like being able to be, because I think there's women that became hyper independent and women that just became like, hey, listen, I literally had to be dependent. I had to be independent because I couldn't be dependent on anybody in life. So there's two sides I see. And I also see the hyper independent side as well. Like, I see why they get there. But some people, as we said several times, you think like Twitter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
and it bleeds into your real life.
And then you become an idiot. Now you want a husband, and oh, Jesus Christ.
And yeah, what?
I love my Lord, because I need to stop and hold myself, because there's some people
that
it would be triggered.
Let them be triggered.
Go for it.
Yeah. Like, you're bleeding into a certain age group. And I'm not going to specify.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can't specify.
I read a name popped up, maybe 2, maybe 3 or 4 actually.
And you're still talking the way you're talking.
Okay, I want to ask a question, maybe not in defense, but in understanding of those women. Some men find hyper independence as intimidating. Is it an issue?
No,
with
I don't even think that's the case anymore, boys. I used to think that. There was a time where I thought that it's like, oh, geez, a man is just insecure if a woman has her own thing and he doesn't want that. Like, oh, he must have his own insecurity. I used to think that, and there's truth to that. There is truth to that, to an extent in some cases. I also think that men just want what they want. I don't think we can. If you've had several conversations about what you want, you might be able to clearly articulate what you want. Men may not have been able to do that.
I don't think there's you. Okay, 1, the world doesn't create space for men to have that conversation, and 2, to be actually responsible for guys. Guys don't also create that space to be like, I want XYZ, I want XYZ,
Fair.
just so we have.
So we can't we be able to tell people what we want based on who our girls are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool.
We would or we wouldn't.
We would.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
but prior it'd be like, I just want a girl who's like calm.
Calm, yeah.
Guys will be super,
calm means a lot of things.
We know what we mean when we say calm, right? So
and calm, so even in this context, calm means 3 very different things. Do you get me?
Right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking about that, and we say someone like this calm, we are talking about someone who exudes feminine energy.
Yes.
Who is like, who is the traditional, and I'm saying traditional in the most healthy way.
Yeah, like a balanced traditional.
A balanced tradition. Yeah. I just want to make it just very healthy. Not oh, she's at home cooking, cleaning. But she's a woman that we know a woman to be, a healthy woman. Right? Yeah. And she's not a man. In essence.
Yeah, in essence, obviously not physically.
Yeah, obviously not physically. In essence, she's not a dude. And if she's not, so when we say that, when we're just saying what we want, I don't want to be competing with my wife.
Yeah. And even like,
because I come from a culture, I come from a workspace where all I'm doing is competing
all the time. I'm not, and then I have to go.
I've got to come home and she's whatever she's doing in her workspace, but I want to come home to peace. Yeah. I don't want to come home to another sort of someone who's like barking at you and demanding you to, we want to come home to peace. And I'm not saying peace means be quiet and shut up. But peace is like, I want to come home knowing that my household environment is my peaceful environment and it's been taken care of. Do you know what I mean? So when a guy hears a woman who's like, okay. wait. When a guy hears a woman that's okay, she doesn't have a 9 to, she has a 9 to 5 plus a business. Yeah. Super independent. She makes her own money. You guys not saying like I'm intimidated because you make a lot of money. I don't think that some guys are saying that, but not all guys are saying that. I think some guys are saying
busy.
Oh, you're too busy. He has no words to articulate that. It sounds like insecurity, but he's saying she's not gonna be able to take care of her kids.
Or she won't even have time for me.
She won't have time for me.
Or for us to spend.
That's what he's seeing.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, bro. Bro's thinking about, because I had a client in here who had a guest in. She said she lost her dad. She was broken, and she said, I need you, to her boyfriend at that moment. I need you now.
Yeah.
And he took her down to Cork. They drove to Cork, went on a piss for the weekend. And while in the car, she knew that this is the end, because he doesn't know how to be here for me.
Yeah.
When I said I need you, he has no emotional intelligence to be a structure, to be a rock for me in a time of need.
Yeah.
His escape is drink.
Yeah. So let's go do what I know to do.
And he was asking her, why did you break up with me? And she couldn't articulate. It's only now, several years later, that she knew. It was an innate knowing.
Yeah.
I don't think guys have this innate knowing when they see a girl who's like super independent. It's like, not all girls are like this, but I don't think I want that from me.
Yeah.
Because
and you're fine the way you are, or whatever the case is, but that's...
But then she should have let him know, though.
She may not...
She wasn't able to articulate it
at
then.
that time.
She just knew that this wasn't you being there for me that I want in my life, but she didn't know how to say that.
Yeah. And even he as well didn't know to ask, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah.
They were young, yeah?
Yeah, younger. No, they're still in their 20s, but like he just didn't. She didn't know.
Because it's kind of unfair on both parties, because he didn't know, but then again, she didn't know how to articulate that. Yeah. That's not what she wanted.
Also, you know when you know when you've checked out of a relationship.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the words.
She checked out prior or before?
No, at that moment.
Okay.
But sometimes you don't know the words to say there and then, because you just haven't processed what that meant to you at that time, you know. Even
checking out, checking out could also mean losing the desire to have that conversation.
True.
Because that conversation is tough.
You just don't care anymore.
You're just like, you know what, I'm gonna end this anyway, so might as well call it a day.
That whole thing was about the innate knowing, and I think an independent girl who's super financially stable, who works hard, is not a bad thing in itself, right? It's like, it's a beautiful thing to see, and I think for certain guys, they're like, yes. And I think those girls should look for those certain guys.
Yeah.
But don't give out to the rest of the guys who are saying, I don't want I want someone who will be free enough.
But then on the flip side, most times when those girls are independent and doing a lot of stuff, it's because the men aren't doing what they're supposed to do.
Fair enough.
As well.
Which is perfectly fine.
And they might have a track record where they've had to maybe even take care of the guy. And now it's just innate in them to be like, oh, I guess I have to get the money.
So I don't want the one thing I want to be clear about is, if you're ever complaining about guys, like if you've gone for guys who are broke, that you have to take care of, and you're complaining about them, like you're the problem for me. Like, because the guys are broke. Do you know what I mean? He saw it as a moment or a time to enjoy himself with sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Go for the guy who is a high standard. Now, here's my thing, guys. That's why I changed my mind. Look at all these like super rich men. And I'm not saying independent girls only go for super rich men, but based on what you just said there, they should be going for someone who's at the very least at their level or a bit higher.
Yeah. But those guys don't want them.
Those guys are not necessarily going for those girls.
They don't want them. Yeah, it's a priority, and
I don't think they're going for those guys.
And you know what? I think some of those women are unaware of what men want.
Yeah.
Do you get me? They are being the men that they want, and going to men saying, "Well, I'm everything." That you might need. I was like, I don't want that though. Like,
I might not want that.
I can do that for myself. Like I can, you know, I can run my business and work. Yeah, I can do that. So if you're doing it, then what's the essence? It's almost like, what's the essence of me in your life type of thing? Do you get me? And then also like, we won't have any time. We are business partners then.
Yeah, exactly.
Business partners.
I've even seen some couples where like they're both in business and they both work together and they're both really good. And I think that's what I'm saying. Find those guys
people,
who say like, hey, listen, I'm looking for a business partner plus a partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking for those two.
Alex, have you heard of Alex Ramosi?
His girl,
and his wife.
Yeah.
All they do is both of them just run businesses
Yeah.
and eat and go gym. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Which, you know what I mean?
Which
And
works perfectly
works
for them.
perfectly for
Do you
them.
know what I
That's the type of people they
it's
are.
dynamics.
Yeah.
But my issue always with the ones who are saying like, where are all the good men? Well, let me tell you one thing. All the good men would probably be taken by now. Like, if you're in an age group, right, and you're looking
So
for...
you're saying,
you're an age
you're
group...
saying if
and
you're a
look-
guy and you're single at this age,
No.
you're a bad boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad boy.
So, like, a good man at 35, you know, could be taken easily.
Yeah. Or looking for a second wife.
Or second wife at this stage, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like a good man, I'm talking about a good man. Don't even bring Christ into this thing now. Don't even try and bring Christ into this one now, because that man have gone early. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit passionate about this, but I was talking to some girls who were like 20, 21, 22. Yeah. And they were naming all the good like men of God in the country.
Okay.
All of us are taken. From jump. Time ago. All of us have been gone.
Yeah.
And I said, sister, you are waiting for, like, let's use me as an example. You're waiting for somebody at my level, leading in ministry.
You didn't get to your level.
Go for potential. Go for him while he's still struggling to pronounce Genesis. Yeah. As long as he has a heart. As long as the man has a small heart for God. Or more, go for him. Invest in that guy. I'm telling you. They're waiting to go for Joshua Salmons. He's not looking at you at this stage. Or he's been gone.
Bro.
Joshua Salmon that is doing a poll at the moment. He's not looking at you, bro. But yeah, it's true. A lot of girls want and it's not even to say that you have to go for the potential. Like,
Like, of course,
a lot of girls, when they go for potential, they see that, oh, let me close one eye and just miss all the red flags. Nah, if you say a red flag, call it out. If it doesn't change, leave. Because like the longer you're in a relationship, the harder it is to leave.
Yeah, of course.
Just leave when you see the red flag. Like, there's guys out there. Like, don't limit yourself to Ireland. Don't limit yourself to Ireland.
There's places in the UK.
You go to UK. Go to Essex.
Fly out.
Because I think Pastor I was saying it one time. It was like, think about that top guy who's financially free, handsome. You want to add height. You want to add beard. You want to put all those small things in there, and then you also want to say he's a God-fearing man, and I mean God-fearing with myself. Theophilus Sunday, we'll talk about him in a second.
Oh, there's a lot to unravel.
What happened with Theophilus?
Wait. Like you want a God-fearing man to that extent, and just think about how many of them are around. Probably very, very, very limited amount of those guys, and then you want to talk about how many girls are fighting for that one's attention.
I watched
So what makes you special?
I watched a TikTok today, and this woman, she did like an online testing to see the percentage of men that she's attracted to.
Yeah.
Her percentage was 0.2%.
You see?
And she was still on camera with chest saying, yeah, I'm not settling for less. I'm like, well, I settle.
0.2%, not even 1%.
Well, I settle.
Yeah. And what makes that guy want to see you and be like, yeah, you're the one.
Of all my options.
Of all these options. So, and I'm not saying girls settle for rubbish. I'm just saying, because there's a difference between rubbish and somebody has patterns and it's just not there yet.
It's that thing of the coin thing you did with Fiona.
Yeah, what do you want? Pick your priorities.
What's on your priority list?
Yeah.
But then as you get older,
it drops.
You have not settle. No, you know what?
Settle, bro.
Because
you realize you're not special, man.
Yeah, the list you had at maybe 21, 22, 23, you're going to be crossing out stuff on that list when you get to like 28, 29. Like the things that early age won't seem as important. Because like, I don't want to say time is ticking, but time is ticking
though. Bro, like, when you find a gem, you don't let go of that gem. You hold that gem. And I'm saying like some guys, when they've let go of that girl, I'm like, broski.
All they do is going around in circles for the rest of their lives.
For the rest of your life, you messed up.
Yeah, you messed up.
You let go of her. You know what I mean? Or because I don't think. Sometimes guys leave a girl because they want to just enjoy small.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you messed up.
You're a fail.
You're a failure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But as time goes on, that's what I'm saying. If you find a gem early, keep the gem. But as time goes on, that gem, you have to just redefine gem. Redefine gem. Just okay, maybe
your gem might not shine as bright.
it may not just not as bright.
Maybe Ruby.
Yeah, it was at one stage it was 9 carats.
Not a 9 carats.
Now it's 4.5.
Just drop it down.
50% decrease.
0.5. I say, bro. So, what I mean?
So Teofila Sunday, what happened?
Bro, it was just what people were saying online first and foremost about the wife was crazy.
What are you saying about the wife, bro?
Yeah.
Like, obviously because she's Jamaican and she's not like Nigerian, she's not from the village or something.
Yeah.
They were saying that when he was doing revival at the end of his wedding,
bro.
And then they were saying, why is she sitting down?
Oh, man.
Like even if she was sitting down, so but then you weren't even there. You didn't see the whole
Wedding, yeah.
She stood up at one point.
Yeah. You saw a TikTok clip. Weirdo, like.
But then, what do you think about the revival at the end?
No, we will talk about that in a second.
Because as I was watching it, I was like, a wedding though.
Wait.
There's a time and place for
Let's get
everything.
to that in 2 seconds, right? It goes back to my point. Teofila Sunday went for like, I don't know, she's like a real estate something.
Yeah.
Like he just went for it. You would expect his wife to be him. Just a female version of him. No, he's not going for that. You know what I mean? He's went for a Jamaican chick.
He goes, that can be me.
Who's brilliant looking.
The guy,
bro, he has eyes. It says gaze was on Jesus as well as
he was open.
The guy saw glory in the world. He saw glory.
But like it's like okay, so there's that, right? Or you think that maybe every couple should be like Yinka and Sumisola?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's not going to be the case. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone's different.
Moses Bliss went for a chick in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She didn't even wear makeup on the wedding day.
Bro, just a modest chick. You know what I mean? So it's like
Depends on what you're looking
it all
for.
depends on what you're looking for. So, anyways, I thought I saw firsthand Pastor Aya's wedding in the hotel. All the groomsmen and himself, we were all praying. We prayed for like 15-20 minutes and just blasting in tongues, praying over the marriage and stuff like that. And fair enough.
I just saw. Yeah, I hear it.
Fair enough. Brilliant to do that. And then I think we did the white in the church. I think he's very much in the spirit all the time. So like he was definitely present, but he was like at times you just catch him like when maybe pastor's preaching and he's just like blabbing in tongues.
Yeah.
And then we got to the white. I think he loosened up a little bit, like he was enjoying himself a little bit. Do you know what I mean? But I said to my babe, was like, there's random times that this guy was just speaking in tongues while the wedding ceremony is going on, which I found like interesting. Not strange because it was him, but just found it interesting. It's like
you wouldn't think you'd be like, it's not bad to be in the spirit, but you wouldn't think on your wedding day you're still going to be in that kind of mood.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I just found it quite interesting.
Yeah.
But also, it's a sacred thing between God and man. In front of God and man. There is a space for the spirit. So I understand the spiritual aspect. I thought that was the church aspect. Like the pastor doing
the preaching and all that.
So seeing Teofila Sunday, and I know he's a spiritual man, very spiritual man, but for me, a revival. Who's to say revival can't break out at a wedding? Genuinely, it's just like, I don't really have
it's him.
Yeah.
Like if it was going to be anyone, it would be, that's something that he would do as well.
Yeah.
But then it's not bad. It's
not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
It's unusual. We haven't seen
something to behold.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. It's unusual.
Yeah. I was just
because the guy was blasting in tongues,
bro, sweating,
blasting in tongues,
took it
like it was the service.
He's so much prepared. I feel like because you have to get the mic set up and all of that.
Yeah. Do you know what I think as well? Is there a place and time for? I think there is a place and time for everything.
But do you think that is the place and time?
Not necessarily.
Not to us.
Not to me.
Not to us.
But it may not.
maybe because you said if you're here, you want to give your life to Christ. So someone there, people there gave their life to Christ.
He said that.
Yeah.
For me, my natural maybe, and I'm thinking too carnally, but I'm just thinking like, for example, we all know there's a place and time for everything.
Yeah.
Usually, let me not even go to this one. That's actually too many people beyond me for that. So, but like, I'll say after. I definitely will say after. Okay. But we all know this. Like even in terms of like church services and stuff like that, time and place for everything.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a time and place for everything.
And I guess you've experienced those moments as well, even in church.
So because I respect the man of God, I don't want to necessarily.
My issue is,
but I do think, like it's not even like this is like he's going to hell is bad. Nothing of the sort. It's just like interesting. I wouldn't do that.
But I like for me is I can't see it as a wrong thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Exactly.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong. So for me, it's like it's not wrong. I wouldn't also say it's okay or this should be what happens, but I'm just like
it's just unusual.
Yeah, I was like, that's like that's new.
Do you think your missus would be pissed off if you started doing a revival service in your church?
100%.
For sure.
So we better drop the mic and
maybe that's why she was even sitting down.
Because like I've come here to you married Theophilus Sunday. To be honest,
do you think she would have known the extent of who he was to that level?
I think so. If you're gonna marry somebody, I think so. Yeah, she would have.
Because so
she would have, especially when you're meeting the family.
I know what you're saying, but the issue is, I don't believe he prepped for this.
No, I don't think so.
And I don't believe there was ever a world in which there was a conversation of there's a potential that's in this wedding we might go into the spirit.
You could never know.
You know what? I even think that happened at Yinkan, Sumi Sala's one.
Yeah,
I think they had a worship moment.
The worship moment. Yeah.
So I think this must have stemmed from Theophilus singing at his own wedding.
Yeah,
because
I even think Dunsin sang as well.
Yeah,
I believe
at Theophilus' wedding.
Yeah.
So if they're singing, these are men in the spirit. Anointing comes.
Anointing will flow.
It's very easy for things to sort of shift into the space.
Anointing will flow.
And get lost in the space. So it's very easy.
Yeah.
Interesting as well.
To be honest, you're right.
Yeah.
If those level of powerhouses were to come together, if we just sing, if Theophilus and Dusi came here and sing now,
this is holy moment.
It's true. Things can change in a second. So
I seen now and I was like, whoa, this is new, this is different. One is prophesying at his wedding, doing altar call at the wedding.
Remember when we joked about, what do you mean when you say you want a God-fearing man? He's actually the benchmark.
It's the definition.
Yeah, that is a God-fearing man.
Your wedding turn. Like when you ask a girl, next time you're talking to a girl about, what do you mean by a God-fearing? Say, would you mind him doing a revival service at your wedding?
At your wedding.
Your mom that came with the bride's mother is on the floor rolling.
Bro, after you finish, everyone's a girl have to be retired again.
You can't even do reception.
Everything has shifted.
You can't even do reception. No, not 1 ounce of worldly music. Try it.
The speaker will blow.
Yeah, man. No, it's mad. The whole wedding thing as well is very interesting to me because, again, obviously now that I'm looking at doing a wedding and stuff like that, it's very much what do you want versus what the world wants.
Yeah.
You're always battling that, those two sort of ideas. I was like, now I joke obviously when I say I'll do it in the studio.
Control around 30 people, 40 give or take. You'll be squished though. Overflow.
But so we just come out. That's tough.
Overflow.
No, but obviously, I didn't grow up thinking about my wedding.
Yeah.
What would it look like? I obviously grew up thinking that one day I'll be married, have kids.
Details, no.
Never thought about the details.
Yeah.
On the flip side, girls thought about the details, but the details were informed by
It's Disney, man.
Disney and what they saw. In some girls will watch, YouTube videos of weddings just for fun. So it's very interesting to to come together and say, hey, what do we want? Versus also, what do you, not, I'm going to say people, it's like, you're considering family. And considering,
I think that's the only people that should be considered, in my opinion.
To an extent as well, though.
To an extent. As long as it doesn't compromise kind of what you guys fundamentally want.
It's not major. Like, it's not a major thing where like you're like, for example, I'm very happy with my mom. My dad wants to show up. It's cool. And my like family, and then obviously my friends, like my good friends.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like, how would that look with certain pastors? You got to consider that, because you just got to, like, some of those things is like, yeah, it's my wedding, do what I want. So, I'm going to see this pastor soon.
What do you think the consequence of that would be, though?
My mom could get smoke for it. I could get smoke for it, in terms of just like, you always want to be in favor with these people.
Yeah. Honor.
Yeah.
It's kind of a...
It's honor, yeah.
As well.
So you just kind of like, okay, I'll bite the bullet for that one. Then you want to like I would always want my guys, my team, over like someone I haven't talked to in 5 years.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, do you got to honor this person before you?
Yeah.
It's very interesting, you know. And like people have said to me severally, like even adults, like they've just without fail, they were like, you know, he can't. They keep saying to her, you know, he has a big family. You know, he can't do a small wedding. I'm thinking, yo.
So people that you don't even say as family see you as family.
100%. So then, you know, I'm listening to this. I'm saying, Auntie, if you're willing to put a bag, I'm game. I'm game.
Well, I'll find you a table and chair.
I'm game. But if you're just talking, saying he has a big family and they all have to come, I'm just like, this is very interesting to me now. You know. So yeah, I just found it very interesting that we were. I was not like wrestling. We're not fighting or anything. We're discussing, like, there's always like,
we're wrestling with the idea, I guess. Yeah.
the idea of like, okay, what do you want? And then also, what do people want? Like, even if you're looking at venue, you're looking at, okay, what's your ideal venue?
Yeah.
And you're also looking at, are people going to say this about this? Like, you're always wrestling that thing because of the age we're in as well.
Yeah.
Like, if this was like 20 years ago, you found a good spot, you found a good church, you married in there, you found a hall that had basketball hoops, and you did your reception in there, and you enjoyed yourself. And it cost you a subtotal of $3,000. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking. The halls back then were $150, bro, all day.
Like when someone that we know did the wedding in Niger, it cost them a total of, I think, less than 10 million naira.
Which is what?
Which is about,
now it's
back then, I don't know what the rate was back then, but right now it's probably like 8K.
Yeah.
8K, 9K maybe.
A whole wedding.
A whole wedding. Now the one wedding is times 2 of that. Maybe even times 3.
Almost times 3, yeah.
Times 3 maybe.
Do you know how bad that is?
Wedding, like I'm a victim of the wedding industry.
Jesus Christ.
Why you will soon be a victim.
I was watching a video on this woman in the UK, and she was just talking about how she did everything on the cheap and was able to get so much done.
Yeah.
On a crazy ass budget, like getting mates as photographers and that kind of thing.
You see,
getting become costs in those places. Getting mates to
on one
DJ.
hand, I'm like, I have people, definitely, but at the same time, you're kind of like, some of these people are so close to you that you don't even want to work them
on the
wedding day. So there's that.
But then I don't think
if things get tight, sister, flicks.
Bring that camera, sister. I'll find somebody else who can do shift. 2 hours on, 2 hours off.
We will walk. But I think it's so mad. Like, legit, back in the day, man would have an auntie in the church to say, we'll cook for everybody.
Yeah.
Solid.
Just pay for the ingredients.
We'll sort that out. Don't worry about it. Back in the day, church is not costing you anything. The hall is costing you nothing. You know, the sewing clothes from Nigeria was nothing.
Nothing.
All of these things were just nothing. Do you know what I mean? Now there's something, because I think they realize, because of social media, when the standard has been raised in terms of like the quality of weddings, so we can now throw up our prices. Like, how's the decor? You know, how's the decor costing you 5,000? How's the decorations?
That's going to be destroyed right after.
That how is a table cover €10? Like how how is chair covers $5? Like per chair. Like think about it.
That's crazy.
So I've got to think about you when you come to my wedding. I got to think: are you worth that €10 table cover? Are you worth that €5 chair cover? Are you worth the 60, 70, €80 per head? Are you also worth? No, wait. Are you getting me?
But that's damn near 300 quid a person.
For you alone? I don't know. I don't know
That's
now.
Mad. That's mad.
Do you know what I mean? So it's very interesting when you look at those things. But it's the one day. Do you man think? How do you feel about it? I know you both did it, but were you catering to her? Like, do you care?
Obviously, yeah. I'm not gonna say every guy because there's some guys out there that actually care about every little detail, but most guys don't.
Yeah.
Like, I was good to just go to the civil line, call it a day.
Call it a day, yeah.
But then again, when you decide to do a wedding, you might as well do it well.
Yeah, 100%.
If you get me, you might as well do it well, and to especially when you're spending that kind of money.
But what does well mean though?
Yeah, what
Like,
does well mean?
to your ability, to where your money can reach.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, don't go over, and because some people now, they want to do weddings just to trend.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If that's your reason, if that's fine. If that's your reason, just have the money to do it.
Yeah.
But like, don't do what your money can't do.
Because, bro, like, I can't remember. I could remember, like, genuinely, all I remember from your wedding, obviously I hosted and stuff like that, but all I remember was the beautiful stage that you guys sat on. I can't remember any details about it. I just remember it being beautiful.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Had fun.
And I had fun. Everyone wore brown and beige.
Yeah.
I don't remember what color the chairs were. I do not remember what was on the tables.
But then you're a guy. Ask a girl that.
Ask a girl that's different.
A girl might remember
okay.
every single thing.
Yeah?
She might remember.
Okay,
Probably.
Really?
Probably.
I think I could probably remember the menu.
Oh, I didn't sit on the tables, so I didn't really.
Yeah.
I remember what I ate though. Like, it was nice rice and
you're not a good litmus test because you are working.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I just always thought that guys were like that because I remember, like, say like I remember there's another wedding, traditional wedding that I think most of us would have gone to. I'm not sure. It was a couple of years back.
Yeah.
And I just remember the stage.
And it was good.
I ate at the table. Yeah. I don't remember what the table cover was.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we ate. I just know we ate good food.
And you have fun.
And we had fun. I remember what I wore. I remember the vibes were immaculate on the dance stage, on the dance floor. Immaculate vibes.
Do you know what
I remember?
Do you know what I'm battling with though?
And the DJ did.
It did work.
No, the DJ. No, remember? I don't know if you remember. The DJ was cold for the trad, but the whites, we had a bit of it.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I just remember those things.
Yeah, you remember like moments, not particularly like all the bits and bobs.
What flowers they used, but maybe that's what girls think about.
Girls will tend to remember more.
So are we saying that girls are coming to weddings, right? I'm not. I've never heard of this, but girls are coming to weddings saying, the purple flowers are not really doing it for me.
I'd imagine so.
I'd imagine say some people are like that.
Think about it, like you said, girls dreamt about this day their entire lives, and now they're coming to
somebody else's wedding, your friend's wedding. I said, the purple.
Yeah, they were like, oh, I wouldn't have made that choice.
Jesus
like, that's why you didn't have
maybe not the way you're saying.
Yeah, maybe not that way.
they'll definitely be observant and say, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, I'll do this different. Like, it's in every room you walk into, you kind of observe as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you walk into a room and you see some that's not meant to be there, you're going to be like, oh.
I think in your wedding, right, the earth tones that we all had to wear made sense with the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do remember the room.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I remember the room because I've been to the room several times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was in the room maybe like a month ago as well. Like,
yeah.
But like for me, it made sense. Everything it looked all homey. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything just blends beautifully here. You know? Do you get me?
Like, I know. Bear in mind, when I've gone to like brilliant places, I'm like, oh, that was a beautiful space I've been to. You for sure. And of course, if you see something that's out of place or wrong, but if someone like is going for peach for the wedding, and all the colors are peach, why are you going in there saying I wouldn't have chosen that? Like, it's like,
yeah, I know,
like,
but
bro, it's not your wedding.
I know.
It's the one who wants to do peach. And I'm not saying peach is a color for a wedding. I'm not saying that.
No, but people do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, people go to someone's house and be like, oh, I wouldn't. Why would you choose that chair?
Yeah. It's
Do
so
you get me?
wild
Why
to me,
is
though.
your car color that? Or why would you buy that car? Or why you wearing that hoodie and that on those jeans together? I was like,
Yeah.
you know, people do this all the time. So it's just
Do you think that's projection as well? Right? People are projecting that.
I don't think necessarily it's projection.
Okay, so
if
if I said to you, oh, why are you wearing like that shirt with those bottoms?
it's not projection.
My projection on you.
it's not projection.
it's
You
not
might just not like it. I don't think it's projection.
I think it's actually it's something worse. I don't think it's projection. I think it's like
it's worse. You think so?
yeah, it's a hierarchy thing. You feel like you're better than
Yeah.
I don't think so. You
to
know,
some extent because it's just like
No, there
like,
could be no.
Why are you concerned? No, because
it's not
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
why are you concerned with someone else's choice? Like it just doesn't like I've never walked out of my house and saw someone else and just be like, what would you do with that? Like, bro, that's what you are wearing. What concerns me?
I hear what you're saying. Could there be that someone's concerned with somebody else's choices and somebody else is like, I just don't like that. And I mean that in terms of like, like as in, have you seen somebody dress in all Fendi
Yeah,
and just be like,
it looks tacky.
it looks tacky to me. I'm not.
Yeah, I guess you can look. You
I
can
don't,
look at
it's not my style. But
Yeah.
I won't go to the person and say I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I think that what now he's saying is, and what I was saying as well, I think so.
Yeah.
Is if someone comes up to you and says, I wouldn't wear those two together.
Yeah.
They're telling you, they're coming to you as a fashion stylist, bro.
Yeah, saying that I would have done.
I would have done that.
Okay.
Do you get me? I would have made it better.
But if you ask me and says, bro, what do you think about these two? And I goes, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's two
kind of
different things.
looking down on them in
Yeah.
that sense.
yeah,
that
so
why
like,
would you?
exactly? So imagine walking to someone's wedding and be like, I don't know about those colors. It's like,
But it's the way you man are doing it. Like, it's like, that's very condescending. Like,
exactly. That's the word,
Yeah,
condescending.
it's very condescending.
Like, or to even just voice that out, just like nobody asks you your opinion.
Yeah.
Someone else says, "Oh my god, I love this space," and it goes,
Okay.
know what I mean? Like,
Like I believe that you can have those kind of thoughts.
And keep
Yeah,
it to
you can
100%,
take it.
a billion
But
percent.
don't vocalize
Yeah,
it.
no,
Don't
enough to
vocalize it.
keep it to yourself.
Unsolicited as well.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
especially
mean?
in front of everybody. Like maybe if it's like maybe with your friends or your partner or something like that.
Wasn't this a conversation we were having about if the baby's ugly? If your mate has an ugly baby,
Oh yeah, don't
you
say
don't
it.
voice that
Don't
out.
say it, don't
But
say it,
you
don't
just
say it.
know it.
Shut
Don't
your
say it.
mouth.
He's a rotten kid.
You go back home and laugh with your partner about it. Well, you don't say it in front of
Bro, go
You
home.
can't-
Go
you
to the car.
Get to the door, bro.
Did you see that child?
No, but when babies come out, they're always ugly. Like
not old, bro.
when they fresh out,
Fresh, yeah?
fresh out. Like think about it. They're coming from a different world. Like they look almost alien-like. Like their face is all scrunched up.
Like, coming from a different world is actually so accurate, bro.
That's so true.
It's actually mad,
But
bro.
you know, one thing I've been battling with when it comes to the idea of weddings is attention. I hate it.
Pastor Ayo hated, like he was
Same, yeah.
physically bothered by the level of attention. He's never got it before.
And you could tell, yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Bothered by it.
Bro, I'm like it. Damn near gives me anxiety. I hate it. Like,
Because
like
all eyes are on you.
yeah, but like even on stage is something
It's
different.
different. Yeah, it's different. You're performing, bro.
Yeah, it's different. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm doing something for you.
Yes.
Now you're here for me. Why?
I think a lot of
You invited them.
yeah. They're like, you're like, why? He goes, I got the invite, bro. But it's right. It's right because every time I think about it in my context as well, it's like if I was on the stage before us performing, if I'm on the stage with you, man, we're entertaining.
Yeah.
If I'm on the stage in OC, I'm pouring out.
Yeah.
It's
So there's context
you
to-
you might think that, oh yeah, this like you're used to attention. Yes, I'm used to attention when I'm doing something for
Yes,
you.
yes,
But I'm not
yes.
used to attention
To just exist.
because I'm marrying somebody.
yeah,
Like,
it's just I'm just so uncomfortable with that idea.
Especially when you're dancing as well.
Oh,
bro.
Too much attention.
Like, how was your first dance?
First dance.
but you the both of you need to,
But just talking.
Yeah, exactly.
You locked
You
eyes and just chatting, yeah?
Just
yeah, you need to be doing
Yeah, you
that.
have to. You can't just dance.
In
You
complete
can't just
silence.
dance. You can't just dance. Like you dancing, yeah.
But no, but you see, you know when you're dancing, that's what you not be telling her. Tabadoke.
Upper room. unparalleled experience.
Encounter.
We go tear the veil.
I can't say that now. It's damn near blasphemy. That is blasphemy.
Oh god,
Do you know what I mean? No, because even the eye contact, like obviously you have to be good with eye contact with your girl already. Just know that babe, it's me and you locked in here. Because if you don't have good eye contact with your girl, you just like, why are you looking at me like this? Why are you looking at me? You start looking away like, do you know what I mean? So you gotta. That's very interesting, man. Very interesting. In other news, this guy, your man apologized, man. And I remember I said it. I don't know if it was the last episode. J. Cole. I don't know if I said it in the last episode or the one before. I was like, it's the friendliest sort of rap beef I've ever seen.
It's not getting friendly anymore, though.
What's it like now?
Well, I didn't listen to the song. This is just what I know off Twitter. Drake went for Rick Ross, Metro Boomin. Was it Metro Boom or Metro Boom?
Metro Boomin,
Future.
Oh yeah.
Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
Just those four, isn't it?
Man.
I haven't. I don't know.
I think it's just those four. And they was saying stuff like, but I don't think it will ever get like physical. I think
It shouldn't. It's
will
just
never get,
use your
physical
pen
like
and paper, right?
Yeah.
It should
But
be just the
for
worst thing.
J. Cole to even delete this.
Yeah,
Well,
took the song down.
I think he meant what he said because the album was called My Delete Later or something like that.
Yeah, he deleted that song.
So maybe it was all planned, but I don't think it was planned. Because think about it, J. Cole has always been saying for years that I'm the number one. Anyone that comes at me can get it.
Yeah.
But like
Now this is your chance to prove that, because down there every rap fan, they have J. Cole third. It's either Drake, Kendrick, Drake, and then J. Cole.
J. Cole's always
So
the third
this
one.
was your time to prove that, okay, I'm actually number one.
Yeah.
You went to release this song. 2 days later, you deleted it. And
You
not
apo-
just that,
you
you
apologized.
apologized.
The problem is,
You say you're having sleepless nights.
No, for a few,
J. Cole,
for a
you
few,
form my hand.
for a few melodic lines.
form my hand.
I think a lot of people don't have that heart.
Yeah. Of just being able to like beef.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I'll apologize. Bro.
Yeah,
No,
but,
no, because, like,
I'll reach out.
don't release a song.
Yeah.
Then apologize.
Because the problem is,
Just don't do anything.
bro.
I'd reach out like before.
But that song has
Yo, bro,
has
we
been-
good?
that song has been listened to many times before it even came out.
Before it came out. Yeah, exactly.
He had many opportunities.
Yeah.
He wanted. People said he was out for 1 week because he wanted that first week of sales.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, first week of sales because
Oh, because it was in the album, innit?
First week sales, yeah.
first 6 years deleted after. He's won.
But what J. Cole did is a very J. Cole thing to do as well.
It's well within his character.
It's what he would do.
Yeah.
It's like a hippie. It's just...
Bro, J. Cole has a song called Love Yours. When has what's his name? Drake ever released a song like that? Just, be happy with your life, love what you have.
be content.
Be content.
I will be content.
when has Drake ever,
different?
but you see what Drake did to Meek Mill. That's vindictive.
What did he do?
The beef back in the day.
Time ago, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vindictive.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Like
I
that-
remember
It was two diss songs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back to back and something else.
And then his concert is posting all the memes
Yeah,
up on screen.
yeah.
Like that level of vindictiveness, Cole doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Cole doesn't have that.
Drake is petty.
And then Drake now went out to Pusha T, and Pusha T said, "I am your dad."
Do you know who would be the best? Like, if he was sick at rapping?
Who?
50 Cent.
Oh yeah.
No, if you say it's decent at rapping.
No, I'm just like, he's not sick. Like,
Yeah, he's not
No.
like sick.
like
but
he's
it's decent.
obviously, like he's a great rapper.
He was sick
In
at his
05
time.
he was amazing. Like,
Yeah,
but now
yeah.
I don't think.
But I reckon if he releases this now, it will be good.
It'll be good.
Because that guy is tapped.
Bro, that guy.
But do you know what?
He has not. He's not taking his foot off Diddy's neck.
He's a villain.
all.
He's a villain.
my guy was like, "Did you offer to buy me clothes?" Nigga, what? Do I look like I need clothes, nigga? Nah, but do you know what it is? I think.
This is fantastic.
Do you know what? I think on the other side as well, I think battle rapping is actually a skill set that requires
Bro,
prior research.
100%.
Do you get me? Because I've been watching this UK battle rap thing that Marks hosts.
Okay.
Pen game, yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually sick. There's this one guy, I can't remember his name. All he does is research. Bro, he was battle rapping this guy, pulled up a piece of paper. This is the message that you sent to me back in this.
My days.
Took off his hoodie. There's your mom. There's your baby mom's on his back. Like that's what battle rap is.
And battle rap, there's no like,
No line.
there's no line.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bro, I used to watch battle rap back in the day, and these
you ever watch
guys,
URL?
yeah, these guys used to make fun of people's dead mothers,
Oh.
people's brothers that had them cerebral palsy.
That's crazy.
Like anything, bro. No line in that scene, and the guys will go.
Yeah, no. So, like, as a, I've heard, I don't even want to repeat some.
Sometimes
bad.
you can't laugh.
can't
But
laugh.
you laugh in your mind.
Bro, so you look like, Jesus Christ. Bro, do you know one? Yeah, Charlie Clips.
You remember something?
No, you can't laugh. I'm not gonna lie. You can't
No, there's some
There's some
ones
dark
they
ones.
there's some ones they say about like
Yeah,
It's crazy.
No, there's some
crazy.
deep ones.
No,
though.
someone said that. Oh, I can't even say this on camera.
Yeah,
bro.
okay,
It's so
calm.
crazy.
Bro, I think the one time I talk about the research thing, bro. They went onto they pulled out Charlie Clips like dad's records.
Jesus.
Like prison records.
No, that he was like it was a snitch,
Jesus.
And in that world,
bro. The guy just pulled it out,
finished.
just showed everybody, and he gave the crowd. He just threw papers out to the crowd. Read it. That is a snitch.
Bro, this one,
that's the
To be a
battle
snitch,
lost.
to be a yeah, he lost. He lost.
yeah, yeah.
To be a
Battle
snitch in New York,
yeah, crazy.
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 Can't be a snitch in New York and be in battle rap. You
No,
can't.
no. You can't even be connected by mistakes.
yeah.
You can't be connected.
You can't.
That's actually so crazy.
Man,
But
it's a
yeah,
society.
but like yeah. So if you want to do rap battle even in the game, you need to go down to that level.
Yeah. You have to be a certain person. You have to get into that space.
You have to get in a zone.
And,
In a
but-
zone.
and then,
yeah.
and then so if you think about it with that knowledge and then look at Drake and Pusha T, he's like, oh, that's just straight battle rap.
Yeah.
Pusha T ended them. He goes, oh, I will reveal your son to the world before you.
Yeah, Pusha T. Yeah.
Do you get me? And he goes, oh, the woman you had it with is a OnlyFans model, is a porn star. Like,
Even revealed that he did blackface back in the day as
bro,
well.
that was a cover. That was a cover art for one of the songs.
My gosh. Pusha really took it to the next level.
Oh,
you know? I like, boys. Even you see when it comes to rap battle, yeah, the tough skin you must have as well.
crazy.
Because if someone says something about my family like that, or revealed to the world before I revealed it to the world,
But that's not even the
oh, flip.
that's
I'm not rapping anymore. Like we're not rapping.
We're fighting.
You know, face-to-face battle as well.
Yeah.
If the person now gets a reload, so I'm not hearing the line for the second,
yeah,
third,
yeah,
fourth.
yeah.
Oh,
Repeat trauma, bro.
Especially when they're now all up in your face.
Yeah, bro. I used to watch those things.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, there's a guy called Conceited. It goes,
Conceited.
slow it down. I just
diss
diss you. And the same thing. There's a guy called, what's the guy?
Conceited is
Hitman.
good.
Yeah, he's called Hitman Holla, right?
Yeah.
He, I think he does remixes. So he'll say the bar. Say like, I'm just gonna use something random like, I pistol whipped you,
Yeah.
right? And my sister like did you, yeah?
Yeah.
And he goes, you say remix. He goes to the crowd. Remix. I pistol. You just said pistol. That's receiving this, bro. Pistol whip. I was like, this guy is crazy,
Yeah, it's
man.
crazy.
Some of these things are just crazy. Like,
There's one demon. What's his name is again? Arsenal.
no, he was vile
There's
and
one
violent.
demon. He was rude.
He was rude. He would talk
was
about your
rude.
family, and he would tell you what he's doing to your
Yeah,
mom,
yeah,
to your
yeah,
sister,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you say,
yeah.
like, if someone said that to me, fighting words,
And,
We're
and he
not
has a straight
battling.
face all through.
and it's in your face.
Because I'm gonna watch some battle rap when I get home today. No, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh no, it's mad.
But I was watching a TikTok and this guy was talking about 5 stages of a relationship, right? And it goes a lot of people. So he goes 5 stages: honeymoon, where everything is good and sweet; power struggle, which is the time in which you're seeing them for who they are. Okay, seeing all their differences, so you have passed the honeymoon phase. Then adaptation and acceptance, accepting the differences in your partner, and then understand that this person may never change. So this is kind of who they are, right? Maybe not obviously negative things, but you know what I mean. Just the fundamentals of someone's character and commitment. So full acceptance of who they are, committing to building a life together, and then finally oneness, which is like knowing each other, reading each other's minds and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And it goes, a lot of people never understand how hard it is to get from 2 to 3.
What's the difference between 2 and 3?
So getting from 2 to 3 is so the honeymoon phase,
Right.
the power struggle phase, which is now understanding their differences, and then going to adapting and acceptance. Because a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to get from that 2 to 3, and it could be many reasons, ego and all these things. So all they do in life is just break up, enter the next relationship, honeymoon.
And,
They don't go to 3, break up. So you're just stuck in this loop.
That's actually so true.
Spiritual cycle.
Bro, literally, and then it's like when you find
all
someone.
men are trash.
Yeah,
Don't be a victim, idiot.
but it was just like it's like once you find that person, you now accept, and then you start working through, and then making that commitment, and then you now achieve that level of oneness of like, yo, we're different, but I get you, you get me.
And I think that's a big problem in our generation. We don't want to work for anything like that. Like, even
Yeah,
think
bro.
about it. Even when it comes to jobs, once it gets tough, a lot of people just leave
Yeah.
and get on to the next one.
Next
and
one.
they've now taken that to relationships where, or you see 1 or 2 red flags, you say, it's giving me the ick.
Like, bro,
And
deal
it will
with
be
the
the
ick,
most
bro.
silly thing.
Yeah.
It will be the most silly
he gets
thing.
when he gets out of his car, his ass cracks.
No, hold on.
No, I hear it.
Why is your ass crack showing though?
No, I do. No,
sometimes, dude.
Bro, you know some things, yeah?
sometimes.
You know some things like you're busting a bit low. It's a bit low,
Sometimes,
and you're not aware, man. Do you know what I mean?
No, I would like to.
Until you
And
get out,
it's not one of your good boxes.
Yeah.
So the elastic is
Yes.
It's a bit loose.
Watch
Small
this
breeze,
tomorrow.
It's small breeze, and you get up immediately.
Like,
Like,
you try to. Sometimes it's like,
Oh man.
it's out of your control.
I think yeah, you're right, man. I think we're too like fickle in this generation. Like, we're just kind of like, yeah, if it doesn't work, we'll move to the next thing. But
Which is good and bad.
It has its
It
benefits.
has its benefits and it has its cons as well.
my problem always is when we're giving out sort of a thought. I've got to be aware of the people that's going to receive what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, if you're not feeling it, leave. I've got to be aware that I'm talking to gullible people,
Okay.
as well as people who are able to filter out
What you're saying.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think there's an idea as like, pursue your happiness. If you're not happy in a place, leave. As like, there's someone who's saying that like, oh yeah, the second my boss asked me, why was I late? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a bit of attitude today. I didn't like that. I'm done with this place.
I'm
It's
unhappy. I'm
you're,
leaving.
now you're being an idiot.
Yeah,
because
you're the problem.
You're the problem.
Yeah.
But so when I'm given that information, I've got to be able to. I should be able to as well say, like, the parameters of where you should leave when things are sort of going wrong. Like, you know, if it gets to a certain stage.
Yeah, like if you see abuse,
Yes,
leave.
you know, those
If-
things leave.
If
But
you see that this person is directionless, leave.
Yes.
Directionless is
100%.
Bro, but like
The
there's
guy's
this thing.
aimless.
Yeah, just leave. Like,
You know, but
those are the parameters, but not just. I saw his ass crack.
Yeah, or he didn't wish me good morning. He
Yeah.
didn't say good morning to me
Yeah,
this morning.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like there's certain things that's like
But then, do you know what? Those can also lead to big things.
100%.
Because sorry, I was watching a video on this psychologist. And she was just talking about, she's talking about another psychologist that she read a study off of, and it goes, one of the biggest indicators to a successful relationship is when your partner cares about the little things. So she was just talking about this woman was talking to her husband, and she just telling him, look, they were just driving through the countryside, and she just goes, that tree is so beautiful. And she's like, he didn't even bother to look at what I was trying to show him. She's just like, so you don't care about the little things that I care about. But like the whole existence of your life is more or less little things. It's not big moments.
I know, I 100% agree. And so for example, right, I'll use that same thing as an example. My girl says she loves cherry blossom trees.
Yeah.
She loves them.
Yeah.
Right? We were somewhere yesterday, and I said, oh, look at cherry blossom tree. Like, I haven't seen one in ages, but I was like, oh, look at cherry blossom tree. And she said, oh, yeah, you know. I was like, yeah, I know because you've told me a couple times. The first time, I had the clue there's different names for trees, bro. Palm tree, oak tree, you know, like, so it's okay. It took me some time to clock her little detail.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, but this was like a married couple.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'm saying there might be some times as well, because I understand what you're saying there, because that has so much validity in itself.
Yes,
and
yes,
also on the flip side, there's days where
There's
like
nuance.
there's nuance.
There's
There's days where like you're not in the mood
Yeah.
to talk or to care about what she's in a fairy tale mode, and you're like, bro, there's bills I have to pay. And she asked me to look at a tree.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm driving. Like, do you understand? Like, there could be that.
There's nuance.
There's nuance to that,
yeah.
But I do agree with the details thing.
Yeah.
It's a very important thing, because our lives are made up of those little details.
Exactly.
I 100% agree with those things. When it comes to shifting in marriage or shifting in relationships, because I was going to ask, based on that thing, how long does it get to become oneness? Because the reason I'm going to ask that question is because do you get to a place of oneness before you're married?
I think it's possible.
Fair. When you get married, I heard this, I don't know who said it, but you have to divorce your wife at least 2-3 times. Not divorce
Physically, but in your mind or
in your mind. The person you got with at 20 is not the person that you're with now at 60.
yeah.
So you have to have divorced that person several times.
Yeah.
So like
that process is probably I see what you're
it's
saying.
probably like a reoccurring
It's a
process
reoccurring
because
thing.
now you okay, say she's a mother now, but you're like you could get to a honeymoon stage with the mother, or you could just now be at a power struggle stage or
I think that's the thing. I feel like, especially during, like, once you get married, once she becomes a mom, the person before is gone.
it's gone.
She's completely different
And
now.
you have to divorce that person.
Yeah,
in your mind.
and then even in that stage, once your children get to like secondary school or
Yeah, she's a
something,
different woman, bro.
she's a different person altogether.
Yeah.
She now has maybe more time. She can do whatever
She's
the
in
case
yoga
is.
now, like-
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
But like, yeah, that's true.
She's a book club and all these type of things that you're like,
Yeah,
okay, that's a different woman.
Yeah.
I was like, how to be one with that person over several occasions or several changes
in
throughout our
life,
life.
yeah.
And that's the thing when I think about marriage. I'm not thinking about
It's like, how do you,
Bro,
I
I'm
guess
in my
the goal,
20s.
the goal should be to maintain that oneness throughout.
that one is throughout. I'm in my 20s now. I'm more or less concerned about getting married, stabilizing my life,
Yes.
and enjoying the upper room. Do you know what I mean? Like as in in this stage, my blood is we're still active.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? My next stage, I'm going to be rearing kids.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I
And even
can't be thinking about
stabilizing your life further. And
exactly establishing more things,
Yeah.
and then you're going into the next phase where you're like, okay, you're sending them off maybe or wherever it is, or you're in a different stage in life, and she's in a different stage in life. Becoming one with that person forever, and I think I was listening to a pod where the guy was saying like, they're talking about like it's a normal thing, like the downward slope in their marriage. Because I think it's a natural thing. I think it happens. It's just that people that go through the downward slope, some like leave, and some just build it back up.
Rise above it.
I think it's a natural thing.
Yeah, and it should be.
Like, is it a wild thing to be like, I love you. I know I love you innately, and as I'm looking at you, I don't know. There's nothing. I don't know. I've never felt this. So I'm just saying.
I don't think it should be a natural thing. To look at the person you decide to marry.
that's not a natural thing. But I'm saying like a relationship can't constantly go like this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
okay.
because life doesn't constantly go like this. There's
There's
peaks and
up
valleys.
and down.
Parents will die.
Up and down.
Exactly. How do you deal with
How do
those
you deal
things?
with that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's like I was even we had another client in here on the weekend, and the guest was an OF model.
Mm-hmm.
Her life, she was married, and second her dad died. Her dad was her world.
Yeah.
Second her dad died.
Life crumbled.
Within 2 weeks, she left her husband. No problem. The guy was, so what did I do? No more. You know what I mean? Within 2 weeks, she said, I don't know, I forgot what she said specifically, but she was like, done with him after her dad died. And it broke her. She went into drugs, went into drinking, got with the person that she's with now, considered to do porn together. She has kids who are 18, 16.
How old is this person?
40.
Okay.
And she has a 20-year-old, 18-year-old kid and a 16-year-old kid, and she's doing that. That's what she's doing now, and she's happy with her decisions. And the guys that were interviewing her said, like, let's trace this back. what made you think this is okay, or whatever. What's the
catalyst to your actions?
She said it was because of her dad dying. I was thinking, she just handled the death of her father, whatever way she did handle that.
She blew up her life.
She blew up her life
to a certain extent.
To where she's at now, bro.
To where she's at now.
It's toxic where she's at now, bro. And it's actually wild because she thinks she's in a healthy space.
Yeah, she doesn't. She still hasn't recovered.
Well, she hasn't. She hasn't.
Yeah, she's still in that space, man.
I think she even mentioned that she hadn't even recovered.
Yeah.
The guy that she's with now is filthy. She said, I like him because he's filthy. The guy's really filthy. The guy like
dirty type of filthy.
No, as in like
okay.
nasty,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Calls the kids saying like,
your mom. Damn.
Or a video of your mom.
Yeah.
I just like finished off the
whole
vibe to the kids. Like, that's the culture that they're in.
And what, she doesn't say anything.
She's all right with it.
Everything is what speaks on my guy.
Exposing too many things. But you know what I mean? Like certain things, like so she's okay with that now. And so my whole point of saying that is that she reacted to her father's death in a certain way. Mm-hmm. We don't know. God, we've got with girls who are solid girls.
Yeah.
But that's obviously a mad extreme way that she dealt with her father's death. But people deal with deaths or loss so differently.
But we don't even know how we will handle it.
We don't know how we will handle it.
You know what I mean?
That's also like the wife that you got to deal with, or the husband that you got to deal with when loss happens and they're grieving, and you can't control the way someone grieves.
Like, and that's the thing. When you say yes, you're saying yes
to that.
You're saying yes to whatever is coming up.
Like let's look at
That's what's this.
bro. Let's look at so many scenarios, bro, where she's like she doesn't want to shower anymore. No, I've heard people grieve that way, bro. No.
She's just unless she's asking for particular favors.
No favors, bro.
For particular favors.
Shower anymore.
No, and then asking for particular favors,
bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's saying, she's not there. I just don't want to shower. She's showering once or twice a week, or once in 2 weeks, or whatever it is. The room is now becoming a mess.
Yeah,
like, that's depression. She's going through a deep, dark time.
Yeah.
And yes, it's uncomfortable for me because like you smell, and the room is in a mess, and nothing's getting done. And now you've left work, or your work has fired you because
you're off
off your head. I've got to now take off the bills that you were holding down. Mm-hmm. I've got to do extra shifts. The house is a mess. You're a mess. I understand what you're going through, and it's pissing me the hell off.
How long can you? Do you think you can
deal with that?
I
have no clue, mate. I think I'll be gone after a week. But do you know what I mean? Like,
because there's only a certain amount of time that you can deal with that.
For better or for worse, my bro. It's your wife.
No, but not like leave. But I'm saying like wake up. Like how that guy would say, Eddie Abu, wake the F up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like if it's going on for like, I don't want to put like time frame on it. But if it's going on for a time frame that will get me to that stage, I might have to deal with it that way, because a lot of people just need a bit of tough love, you know. But then you can't do that with grief as well.
Like you can't.
So I don't know.
Sometimes look at the issue here, or I'm trying to find a word. The struggle, in essence, is that she's grieving. God forbid any of her, but your partner's grieving, and she needs you. Yeah. Now, while she's grieving, she's doing all these things, and you're like, yeah, she's not intentionally doing this.
This is just how
it's being displayed.
Yeah.
And if you were to leave now,
you look like a dickhead.
You leaving your wife while she's grieving is horrific.
Bro, and if she gets through that by herself, without you,
bro, do you know what I mean?
Not come back from that.
Bunny, if it's going on for a year, you have to call it out, man.
No,
and you're showering for once in 2 weeks for a whole year. What's going on here?
I'm obviously thinking of an extreme case. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I guess that's a safe extreme compared to that story.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll take that any day. Give me that.
Yeah.
Because it's, if you're like breaking down and crying once in a while for like 5 years, that's grand. Like, that's expected. But shower.
Yeah. Because do you know what's mad? Like I studied in college. I studied in Bible college. I studied pastoral care as a module, and we dealt with sort of all the issues. Some grief is one of them, and depression and stuff like that. And, like what I just mentioned are some of the symptoms of some of those things. What even if she, like, you know, when you're grieving, people go through like an anger phase. And what's it? She caused mad violence towards you.
I'd rather that than not showering. Honestly.
Yeah, no, wait.
I'd rather the violence.
But think of how dangerous it could get. Like, you're sleeping and you don't know if you just get what?
Imagine. Because you're here.
Yeah, you have to start blasting in tongues. You have to start blasting in tongues. There's lesions inside you. There's lesions inside you.
You know what I mean? Though? So like,
You're bang your head.
I just think there's so many different ways people deal with stuff. And that we also us, you know, I do believe that a lot of us are stable enough to be okay. Sometimes
by God's grace.
By God's grace, you don't know what things happen, you know. And I'm being okay to say I don't know what you're gonna be like when so and so happens. I don't know what you're gonna be like when you're pregnant, when you have the kid. I don't know if you're gonna neglect me when you have the kid. And I'm okay to just say yes to you.
I remember seeing what you call it, reading something on Reddit, and this guy just goes like, "I hate my kid."
Yeah.
And it goes, I was just like, the reason why I hate my kid is like literally since my wife has had, there's 3 kids, but since my wife has had her children, she literally said, "I'm not interested in sex with you anymore."
Yeah, man. So I've heard that several.
Yeah,
times.
she just goes, "I get all the love I need, all the physical affection I need from my children, so I don't need."
May that not be our kids in Jesus' name.
God, amen.
Amen. But she basically essentially said, "I have no desire," and she goes, "Yeah, go and sleep with anyone you want. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm
fair."
But like, do you know what? I think the one thing about marriage that people don't discuss is how low things can go.
Yeah, bro.
Because if not for the internet, I wouldn't know certain people go through certain things.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, wait, wait, what do you mean?
You guys go through that, like
what she just said to you? Yeah, I don't need you for anything.
Bro, it was a mind-boggling thing to me when I was in Tesco, bro. And I was working with a guy, Polish guy, because he just said, "Bro, me and my wife since we had our first kid, so he was saying in a 3-year period, he's had sex twice with his wife."
It's crazy.
And I said, I was like, "Oh, you're joking." He goes, "No joke. And he hasn't, well, according to him, he hasn't cheated.
Yeah.
And he's like, not interested in any other woman. Just, she doesn't want to have sex with me. And I'm looking at him like, oh.
That guy loves her.
He does. He takes care of the child with her. He's home every day. Like, he's top guy. I really like the guy, but it's like, bro. He goes, genuinely, my frustration, I've not had sex in 2 years. I've only had sex twice in 3 years. And I said, wow, you're married? You are. And I goes, how was it before? He goes, we were like rabbits. That's why we got the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you'd be surprised how common that is as well.
Exactly.
How common that is.
Which is mad to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, you would think that, oh, her body has changed a whole lot.
Exactly. So I'm not like, and I'm not even saying it to say that like the woman's being vindictive. I don't believe that. I like. Yeah.
She genuinely just lost the desire, which is may you not lose desire.
I know, but sometimes it could be medical issues.
Yeah,
hormone imbalances. Your body just isn't responding. You just don't feel whatever anymore.
That's what better for worse means.
Oh,
like sex is important in a relationship, but if the sex is not there, can the relationship still stand?
Yeah. That's gotta be your litmus test. Yeah. That's gotta be the thing where you're like, okay, like that's my like. Of course, we're excited. We love. Oh yeah, for sure. Do you know what I mean? But like, am I down to die for you?
Yeah.
Like, is like, can we work together as partners that don't even have sex? Like, if that was to be the case, say something happened to our genitalia or something, whatever, you know, can we be okay to be in love romantically
Without that.
Without that, it's interesting, bro. It's questions that we never really talk about before marriage. We just kind of like realize when you're married, like, oh, geez, these kids are taking my time, but now I actually resent the kids. Not because, I'm not supposed to be.
I don't know. Do you think? Can you understand someone getting to that place where they resent the kids because the wife isn't showing attention to the guy, or is it just a case that you need to work on something within you?
Both for me. Both. Yeah, but I would say
because you're the reason why.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can ever get to a place where I resent my kids because my wife is showing them more attention. Than me.
Okay. Because what you're doing right now is you're thinking about your kids in such a loving way, which is fair.
Which you should, yeah.
It's fair. But before you loved your kids, before you ever knew your kids, you knew your wife and you loved your wife.
Yeah.
Right? Now,
the kids are an expression of the love
of the love of your wife. So you're always going to long for the love of your wife because your kids for sure won't give you the love that your wife gives you. Like it should never.
I hope not.
But whereas for her, it may be a thing where, like, as you said, physically, emotionally, her kids satisfy her.
Yeah.
So whereas in us, like, emotionally, the kids may satisfy me, or guys just react different to kids. And you love your kid, but you might be like, you guys are the reason she doesn't love me the same way anymore. Or she doesn't show that love to me the same way anymore. And it may be over time. Now think about it this way: you'll be married 6 months and you realize she's pregnant. You've only got your wife. You only had a wife. You only had a wife without kids in the picture for 6 months, and then now about a year, and then before she gives birth. Now from that moment, it's been kids. Meaning that the 1 year you had, you've not enjoyed the fullness of the marriage between both of you, and you're longing for that woman again, but you're never getting her back.
It also depends on what you want as well.
Sure.
Because some guys might be, I want kids now.
Fair.
I know. That's why that scenario that was mentioned where the woman showed more love to the kids than the guy, that's not advisable, man. Because the kids will leave.
Yeah, bro.
That's the problem.
And then at the end of the day, it will only be you and the guy.
Yeah.
And to build, because you haven't been building up that, like, even that friendship for a while. Now you have to start again.
Minimum 18 years.
Yeah, you have to start again.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like strangers in your own home.
Bro, he may have lost the patience.
Yeah.
He's like, yo,
Yeah.
go back to your children. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, bro, we don't know what 18 years worth of resentment means.
Exactly.
May we not know it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
No, but even bro, when I think about this subject, it's very. This is a part of my journey where I'm like, oh, this is the painful part, because I'm getting married soon. I'm gonna leave my house.
Yeah.
My brother is getting older. My little brother, my youngest brother, he's 18, bro.
Yeah.
He's making bread.
Yeah.
He's gonna find his feet quickly and say, listen, I'm out.
Yeah.
Sister's just went 17. One more year, she's 18. She's trying to go to college, and she's trying to.
Once she goes college, she's
okay.
she's on her way.
She's even okay to go now, like to a different sort of space. Within 4 years, we can all be gone.
Yeah.
Even, and I'm saying that as a stretch. Could be 2 years, we could all be gone.
Yeah.
Leaves my mom by herself. If my dad was to even say, let me come back and say, I'm going to be with you guys. Well, I'm going to be with my family again. Well, on one hand, all the kids are gone. You're left with the woman you left. And to build that 25 years worth of a gap.
Takes time.
It may never happen again.
So and if he never decides to come, she's by herself.
Yeah, she's by herself.
And I'm thinking, like, flip's sake. Like that's the like, okay, so, and she says it sometimes, we are like her joy. Like, think about it, like coming home, seeing her kids, we're good boys. You know. But like we're good. Everyone's okay. We love her. It's a loving family, very, very loving family. But when that goes, because we could only be visiting now.
Yeah, what does that mean for her?
What does that mean for her?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, flip. That's difficult.
Yeah.
And that's the effect of a bad marriage.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, because while she has a kid, she's okay. But if they go, the void is massive.
Which will eventually happen.
Crazy. That's the painful part that I'm walking through right now.
Yeah.
You know, just damn.
It's tough.
And knowing that, seeing that, you never want to do that to a woman, bro.
Ignorance is kind of bliss, you know, because the awareness of that is.
You gotta deep it.
Yeah.
If you would hate that for your mom, you should never do it to a woman.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if bro, even because this woman decided not to remarry for her kids' sake, and her kids will still leave her.
That's crazy, you know.
It's life, though.
But you know what? I think
life.
I think it's really, and I was talking to my missus about this. I think it's very important that, and not in the context of your mom. I'm saying even it's very important for a woman that has children to maintain who she is.
Yeah.
Outside of her husband,
100.
outside of her kids. It is very important because on the flip side of that, I've seen parents that like live for their kids.
Yeah, right.
And like once they leave, it's like what's my whole life about? It's like
And that's why some of them struggle when their kids are about to leave. They try like almost sabotage them leaving.
yeah.
Like, one thing that's good about my mom is like because I talked about it, and she's like, "Hey, listen, I'm a pastor. I work. I have so many projects I want to still do." So she's still very driven
Busy and
for some things that she's gonna
so
do.
she-
You know,
yeah.
so
there's always something to
that
chase.
she's chasing. So it's not necessarily like I'm just gonna be sitting at home with nothing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
she's gonna be very, very busy.
Yeah.
She's still very, very busy. So, you know, but what about the time when she's not busy? You know, when
This will come eventually.
it
Yeah.
come, you know. So it's mad interesting, man. Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, boys, raise your head up.
My head. I don't even know, man. Where's my head at? So my shoulders first and foremost.
Flip segment.
As always.
Second and foremost.
Can't be second and foremost.
Second and second most.
Second
Second and foremost. Life is good, man. Life
Yeah.
is good. Like, there's no reason to cry. There's no reason to
Grumble.
have sorrow, to even complain as well. Like, I've just been grateful for life for the past, since the start of the year, actually. Like, in that space of just gratitude, yeah.
Sick, man.
That space of gratitude, man. So, yeah. It's a bit
Sick,
of a...
bro.
It's a bit of a motivational one, but
Testimony.
that's where my head is at.
Testimony time.
That's where my head is at.
That's sick, man. What about you?
I'm going through a journey of vulnerability with God,
Oof. It's heavy.
and that's very tough.
Heavy, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, that's where my head's at the moment.
Jeez. Okay. I'd love to get into that, but like,
yeah,
okay, cool,
no,
yeah.
just like on my morning walks. I remember, I think it was sometime last week. I was just like, what was all this prayer routine I doing? I just stopped praying, and I was literally talking about things that were on my heart. And I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then it was like, I also then realized like this is probably one of the first few times in my life I made a conscious decision to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I think I realized also that it's something that I want to learn first with God and then with everyone else in my life.
Yeah.
You get me?
100.
But yeah, I'm working through that at the
Do
moment.
you think that's because of how, like, we're raised up? Like, we taught of prayer as you have to, there's a structure to kind of pray. You can't just have a conversation with God.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be in that place of, Father Lord, in Jesus' name.
Yeah,
Thank you for the-
100%.
You can't just
The Lord's
sit down
Prayer
and
method.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Do you get me? And I was like, that's... You know, when I was literally praying, and it's almost like I was looking at myself walking and praying. I'm like, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, what,
right,
like...
right.
Like, it's almost like, how can you even hear feedback to your prayer in this format? What are you asking for?
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Or like, what are you communicating? Do you get me? But yeah, that was
Now, I was reading a book called How to Pray, actually.
by
No, not How to Pray. Sorry, Dangerous Prayers by
Okay.
Craig Rochelle. And one of them was like, you know, Lord's like, it's like search the depths of my heart. One of the psalmists, what David was saying, like, search the depths of my heart. It's like that prayer wasn't the prayer. That's the sort of prayer of like, God, really see the thing that's really on my heart, like bring that out of me, rather than what I'm used to just saying as
Yeah,
repetition.
the
You know what I mean?
routine, yeah.
Bring the actual thing that's on the depths of my heart, like search that part.
Yeah.
And let's discuss that one, you know?
Yeah, I was praying about, like, I was just like, God, teach me what it means to be vulnerable, like what your definition of that is, and show me how to, I guess, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do that and be that on a regular basis. That's
Cool.
Where's your head at, pal?
Me, same space. I'm kind of like, feel like I'm getting into a, I don't even know. I'm getting into, obviously it's a transitional period in my life. Transition into some different things. Same gender, but not flip sake. I'm so sorry.
Same gender.
What the hell does that mean?
Never
Oh,
mind.
transition. Oh, okay. Transition, like.
I'm so sorry. That was so silly. Unnecessary. But yeah, no.
No one even thought that.
I was like, same gender. What is he talking about?
Yeah. No, but yeah, because of that, like, season, just making adjustments, thinking about how things could look different. But altogether,
Are you? Do you think you're ready for where you're transitioning to?
nah, I don't think you're ever ready, bro. I think, yeah. So my goal isn't to be ready. My goal is to be, at least ready in my mind that it's going to be different. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Prepare my mind
For the changes.
for changes
Yeah.
that I don't know about, you know. But just I'm welcoming, like, oh, that's gonna be different. So I think sometimes frustration comes from the idea you had in your mind not being your reality.
Yes.
You know, so it's like,
yes.
okay, bro, I'm just gonna be open to whatever this is gonna be.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is peace. Like, my girl is peaceful. She gives peace. You know, people like things can obviously change situations. So it's kind of okay. You know what? My whole goal is peace. So I'm very much, you know, you will see me with my girl now. Very interested, bro. I'm very like, what would you want? and I'm not saying that in a sarcastic way. I'm genuinely, I'm here to accommodate you and help you and be your support.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not picky about my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm not picky about my life.
I'm not picky, bro.
I don't care about
bro.
Just as if there's stability and we're good.
Yeah.
If you and I are good, everything's fine.
Like, I'm very, very much. I want to support her. Like, you know, whatever you need, I'm here. So I'm just in that stage, learning to be more, like, sort of even empathetic and just that care.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so this journey is smooth.
Yeah.
And also a precedent for the
rest of your life. Yeah.
You know, so
Foundation.
Yeah. So
Solid rock.
Abi?
yeah, man. So, anyways, if you've enjoyed this, like it, comment on it. We'll be seeing your comments. Oh yeah, we appreciate. There's a guy that commented on the YouTube. I think it was the last one or the one before that. But yeah, we appreciate your comments. We see them. We take them into consideration as well. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe, and do all the good stuff.
Yep.
In a bit.
Love.